This question looks at the role of company directors. And the scenario we have here is Jer was disqualified from acting as a director because he was engaging in fraudulent trading. So he's been barred for a period of 10 years. The problem is he wants to continue to pursue his fraudulent business. He wants to try and get round the disqualification order. So what does he do? He arranges for his accountant, Kim, to run the business, but specifically on his instructions. Now, although Kim took no shares in the company and was never officially appointed as a director, he nonetheless assumed the title of managing director. So the first task asks us to categorize Jer and Kim. What sort of director are they? So let's just go through the definitions first then. We can differentiate between a de facto director and a de jure director. So a de facto director is one that is not formally appointed, whereas the de jure director is one that is formally appointed. Well, we can see from the scenario that neither director has been formally appointed. So Jer is trying to avoid the consequences of his disqualification order. So we know that he wasn't formally appointed, and it says Kim was never officially appointed. So that option is not going to be relevant for either. Now, the other definitions we've got: a non-executive director has no day-to-day role. So we contrast an executive director who is involved in specific roles on the day-to-day management of the business with the non-executive who contribute towards things like corporate governance and independent views and things like that. Now, again, looking at this, while Kim is running the business, Jer is giving instructions on running the business. Neither of those can be said to fall under the category of a non-executive director. The fourth definition here then, the shadow director. The shadow director is somebody whose instructions are followed even though they are not a formal director. So in this situation, Kim is the managing director. The instruction is that Kim is expected to follow Jer's instructions. Therefore, Jer is a shadow director. Jer is acting from the shadows, trying to hide away, but is still a director by virtue of the fact that he is influencing, instructing the other directors. Now that leaves us with Kim. Kim is following the instructions, not giving them. So Kim is not a shadow director. That means that we categorize Kim as a de facto director. Although not formally appointed, Kim is still acting as a director and is still recognized as a director. The final task here refers to the role of non-executive directors. So what we said about non-executive directors is that they attend board meetings but do not have a day-to-day role in the running of the business. So going through these options one by one, they attend but do not vote at meetings. No, a non-executive director has the same voting rights as an executive director. So that bit makes it wrong. They owe fiduciary duties. Fiduciary duty, a duty of good intentions. That is absolutely true. As with all directors, they owe a fiduciary duty to the company. They are expected to act in the company's best interest. They have contracts of employment with the company. They may or may not. They may have contracts. The key to this is in terms of employment. They aren't technically employees of the company. So there may be a contract appointing them as non-executive directors, but they are not technically employees. And as we've established, they are not involved in the day-to-day running of the company. So therefore, the answer is the second one. They owe fiduciary duties to the company.